Truck Racing. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the August season finale here tonight, live on Thursday Night Thunder. 16 of the baddest of the bad Diecast monster trucks are going to be throwing it down in the dirt. All of them trying to chase down the overall points leader, Bradley Graham and the King Sling machine. However, Jared Booker for Strata 199 took home the checkered flag last week. He's trying to hang on to that as well to close out the August season and punch his ticket on into the all-new September season coming up next week. But 14 other trucks and drivers are going to be chomping at the bit all night long. They're all trying to make it to the September season by hook or by crook. Overall points lead or the championship flag. It's anybody's ball game here tonight. Who's going to move on to the September season? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out next as we kick off round one competition. And up first inside round one, Captain's Curse taking on Vet King. Wild Hair taking on Gas Monkey Garage. Metal Militia is going to take on the Bulldozer. Then Samson's going to take on Mopar Magic, other side of the bracket. King Sling taking on Wildfoot. Barefoot taking on Cross Station. Nightmare will take on Medusa. And the USA 1 Chevrolet getting first crack at Jared Booker and Pastrana 199. Checkered flag will be on the line. Now up first right now, Aaron Lack in that 53 Chevy Corvette, better known as Vet King, at the starting gate, ready to take on Cam Smith, the always beautiful 1940 Willys. We all know it as Captain's Curse, staged over in the outside lane. So these drivers are trying to advance on into round two, not just for the checkered flag, but to get the overall point to win here tonight to close out the August season. Both trucks are staged up at the line. Only one's going to advance on inside round two competition. Here's the green light now down the stretch right to Captain's Curse with the early lead. Here goes Vet King on the inside, and Aaron Lack and the Vet King Chevrolet will take out Cam Smith with the Captain's Curse machine over here on the inside lane. A great run by Vet King. Aaron Lack, he's trying to move on. Inside round number two, does it with success here tonight. Now up to the line right now, Austin Wagner has been on a rail all August season long. The Wild Hair Chevrolet ready to rock the house tonight. Now ready to take on Jason Sensation, the Gas Monkey truck over here, all the way from Dallas, Texas, a former 7-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Jason Craddock trying to throw it down here tonight. He's ready to take on one of the Wagner boys in the Wild Hair Chevrolet. Both these drivers are staged up now. We're looking for green. Off the line they go now. They're pretty even. Gas Monkey now pulling the early lead. Here comes Wild Hair with Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey will put the Wild Hair Chevrolet on the trailer here tonight early inside round one competition. And Austin Wagner had an incredible season, but Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey pulling out the overall win here tonight. There you see another look at it inside your photo finish. It wasn't by much, maybe 3/4 of a truck, but Jason Sensation moving on with Gas Monkey. Up next inside round two competition, another driver that debuted this season. He's been turning on some fans here tonight. Chase McClure inside Metal Militia, now ready to take on last week's finalist, John Cadiux in the Bulldozer. He's trying to pick up his very first Thursday Night Thunder championship. Chase McClure nuking on the block. He's been throwing it down. It's going to be a battle all the way down to that finish line. Both trucks are staged. Green light goes down off the line. They're pretty even now for the first jump. Over over the car now, and Cadiux loses the body. Bulldozer into the container inside the shutdown area. It was a close race. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure who got this round one victory as Chase McClure and John Cadiux were absolutely throwing it down inside round one competition. As we go back to your MTA replay, here's another look at it right here off the line. They both got a great light. They're dead even all the way down that straight stretch right here. Up and over the first jump, up through no man's land. They're fairly even to the line. And right here, Chase McClure and Metal Militia pulls out the win as the body, what's left of it, crumbles off of Bulldozer. Next up inside round one competition, David Snyder took home his second Thursday Night Thunder championship in his career this season. He is now set at the line to take on the Wild Man, Ryan Johnson, who debuted the all-new Mopar Magic this season. Now representing the Dodge camp over there on that outside lane, getting ready to take on the Bad Bowtie Sampson out of Circleville, Ohio. Both these drivers are staged now. Chevrolet and Dodge matchup. Two veteran drivers Green light goes down, and off the line they go. Mopar got the early lead on the outside lane. Here comes Samson over here on the inside lane, and Dave Snyder pulling out a huge victory here tonight inside of round one competition, taking out the wild man, Ryan Johnson and Mopar Magic. Hopefully they can tighten up their nuts and bolts and come back next season better than ever. But right now, next up in round one out of Pacific, Missouri, Brandon Copeland returns on the Wildfoot Ford, now ready to take on the King of Kings, Bradley Graham in King Sling, now a 10-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. That truck's been rocking for him since he made its debut just a couple of months ago. It's a King Sling Wildfoot shootout here inside round one competition. A lot of history here. Both trucks are staged now. Green light goes down on the line, and King Sling with a big time lead. Here comes Wildfoot on the inside. Not enough at the line. Bradley Graham and King Sling getting a little crossed up inside the shutdown area. Got it back together, keeps it shiny side up. He eliminates the Wildfoot Ford here inside of round one. But next up in round one competition, the Monster Lobster Crustacean, Keith Cromwell, the MTA veteran, former three-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, rocking the house here tonight with Crustacean, now ready to take on the Big Bad Dodge, all the way from Pontoon Beach, Illinois. Nathan Smith representing the Dodge campus barefoot. He's over here on the inside lane. One of these drivers is going to throw it down here tonight and move on into round two. Green light goes down, and off the line they're fairly even. Slightly going across station, and Barefoot came back on him at the line. What an incredible matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Cromwell, the veteran of the two. Nathan Smith's been out here for quite some time, but Keith Cromwell had it pretty much shut out at the starting gate. We're not sure if Barefoot came back and took home the win here in round one competition. We're going down to our photo finish. Ladies and gentlemen, your round one winner, Nathan Smith and Barefoot, will just edge out the Monster Lobster Crustacean inside round one. Now next up in competition here tonight, Shane Action Jackson, the Nightmare GMC. He's been hit or miss all season long, but we know Nightmare knows how to get across that finish line first. He's got the equipment to do it and the horsepower. Now set to take on Raylan Mullins, the Van Ford Oval, all the way from Orlando, Florida. Deuce Medusa over there in that far lane. So a Chevrolet Ford matchup here tonight. Who's it going to be? The green light goes down, and Medusa's got the whole shot. Nightmare trying to come back on her now. What a ride for Mullins. And Medusa on the outside lane. She landed heavy on the nose over that first jump, rode it out over the last set of cars, and did a complete front flip going into that carnage stack there in the shutdown area. We're going back to our MTA replay. Take another look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Off the line they go. She pulls the whole shot coming down that straight stretch. Shane Action Jackson, a Nightmare. He's trying to close out the gap and almost does it right here through no man's land. And look at Medusa on the outside lane, rode it out. And Jackson and Nightmare pull out the round one victory over Raylan Mullins and Medusa as an incredible crash goes before your eyes. Right there on the outside lane, she put on a show. However, out of competition here tonight. But right now, it's time to defend the championship flag. Jalen Buford, all the way from St. Cloud, Minnesota, the USA 1 Chevrolet and former Monster Mania 3 champion, now set to take on Jarrett Booker, representing MTC here tonight with Pastrana 199, checker flag flying high. Your reigning, defending Thursday Night Thunder champion, trying to hang on to the flag. Ford versus Chevrolet, rookie versus veteran. We're waiting on the green light here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Who's it going to be? Yeah, the straight go now, and they're pretty even in the first jump up and over the cars. That's a great race. And USA 1 pulls it out at the end. Jalen Buford had the lead on him at the finish line. Jarrett Booker put up a good fight. Just not enough here tonight. Inside of round one, what a matchup it was. And folks, we still got a lot more great racing action still to come. We will crown a all-new Thursday Night Thunder champion here tonight to carry the flag on into the September season. Who's it going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, we got round two action, and it's coming up next after the break.
This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash. Buckle in. The show starts now.
And welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen, for Week 5, the August season finale. Round 2 action coming at you. Vet King set to take on Gas Monkey. Metal Militia is going to match up against Samson, other side of the bracket. King Sling taking on Barefoot. And then we're going to see the return of Nightmare taking on the USA 1 Chevrolet. And up in the line right now, all the way from Dallas, Texas, Jason Sensation, Jason Craddock, former 7-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, wants to get number 8 here tonight. However, he's got to go through one fast Corvette. Aaron Lack, the 53 Chevrolet Corvette and Vet King over there on the outside lane. So another Chevrolet Dodge shootout here tonight. Kicking off round 2 competition. Who's it going to be going on in the semis? Here's the green light now, and on the line they go. Fairly even down that straight stretch, up and over the first out of cars, and gas from the outer straight. Vet King on his heels, coming across the finish line. Aaron Lack now backing up the Vet King machine off of the van stag inside the shutdown area. Still unaware who got the round 2 victory here tonight. We're going back down and checking out our MTA replay because Jason Craddock went for a ride there inside Gas Monkey. Watch right here off the line. They're pretty much dead even. Cut a great light. Both drivers did down that straight stretch. Chevrolet Dodge shootout. Watch Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey right here. Gets a hard hit on the front end and shoots it straight back up. He does pull out the win over the Vet King Chevrolet. So a wild ride for the Gas Monkey machine. He moves on to the semis, but next up, Dave Snyder, and now 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion out of Circleville, Ohio, the Samson Chevrolet, ready to throw it down here tonight. However, so is new kid on the block, Chase McClure. He's been chomping at the heels of these veterans all season long. Is Metal Militia going to be the truck to do it here tonight? He's got to go through an old-time veteran, Dave Snyder and Samson, out of that far lane Ford Chevrolet matchup in round 2. Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. Metal Militia got the whole shot on him down the straight over the cars now, and Metal Militia going for a ride. But Chase McClure, the new kid on the block, will put the veteran on the trailer. Samson right there with him, but McClure and Metal Militia just had him at the line, taking out Samson here tonight inside of round 2. But next up, barefoot at a Pontoon Beach, Illinois. Nathan Smith looks strong in the big bad Dodge. He is now set to take on Bradley Graham, the King of Kings, all the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. King Sling ready to throw it down here tonight to take out barefoot inside of round 2. One of these drivers is moving on in the semifinal action. Who's it going to be? Barefoot's looking strong, so is King Sling. Green light goes down on the line. They're fairly even now. King Sling pulling the lead over the first set of cars, and Bradley Graham with a nice slap wheelie through no man's land, right on into the finish line. An incredible race as Nathan Smith and Barefoot hung right there with him. He held his own, but Bradley Graham and King Sling just quicker of the two here tonight. He finds himself in semis, but right now we are set to close out round 2 competition. Shane Jackson returns to the Nightmare GMC, now set to take on Jalen Buford, the USA 1 Chevrolet, who we just saw take out the current Thursday Night Thunder champion, Jared Booker, in Pastrana 199. Is tonight going to be the USA 1 Chevrolet team's night? We're about to find out because Shane Jackson, the Nightmare, wants a big win bad. Both trucks are staged now as we get set for the green light. Who's moving on to the semis? Green light goes down on the line, and USA 1 pulling the front lead. Nightmare right there with him over no man's land, and Jackson pulls it out over the veteran. Nightmare moving on in the semifinal action. USA 1 had him off the start, but Nightmare pulls the trigger out of no man's land and pulls out a huge victory. What a matchup it was, ladies and gentlemen. We still got more great racing still to come. 16 trucks started this event. We are now down to 4. We're going to crown an all-new Thunder champion. Semifinal action is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere because we're going to see who's moving on into the September season. If you can't get enough Diecast Monster Truck Racing action right here on MTA, be sure to check out our friends over at the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Get ready to romp and stomp all over the track, tear up the trucks, and watch the carnage unfold. They host some of the best side-by-side Diecast Monster Truck Racing you will ever see. Also, check out all of our social medias. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, as well as the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Some great racing action you don't want to miss. Be sure to go over there and check them out. Like their videos and subscribe to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the August season finale here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder. We're back down to 4 trucks. Gas Monkey will take on Metal Militia, so a veteran and rookie matchup. Over on the other side of the bracket, another veteran and rookie matchup. King Sling taking on the Nightmare. It's going to be a throwdown to see who's going to get into the final round. But right now, Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey had that hard hit inside round 2. He's back at the line to take on new kid on the block, Chase McClure in the Metal Militia machine. He's running strong here tonight. He's trying to make a big name for himself, and he's doing just so. Took out a couple of veterans earlier tonight. He's trying to go for one more. Get Jason Craddock, hold off the new kid on the block with a big chip on his shoulder. We're waiting on the green light, ladies and gentlemen. Metal Militia, Gas Monkey, semi-final time now as we go green. On the line, they know they're barely even slightly going to Metal Militia. Here comes Gas Monkey and turns it over inside the shutdown area. Basically the same bounce for Gas Monkey as he took inside round 2. And Chase McClure and Metal Militia goes belly up in the shutdown area. Let's go back and check out what happened. Off the line they go. Metal Militia did pull out the lead. Here comes Jason Sensation on the inside lane and Gas Monkey. The truck reacts the same way. Goes nose first. Hard hit for Gas Monkey. This time unable to pull out the save as he landed on all fours in the shutdown area. And McClure going for a slow roll as he lost out to the Gas Monkey machine. So Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey moving on to the finals, but right now we're going to find out who does he meet there, as Shane Jackson and the Nightmare GMC is now at the line, set to take on a former 10-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Bradley Graham and King Sling. He's trying to go for number 11 here tonight, still leading the overall points chase. Who's it going to be going the final round? Tow trucks are staged. Here's the green light down the straight stretch, and King Sling's at the early. Here comes Nightmare and King Sling in trouble. What a ride for Graham, and he rolls it over. The wheels came off of King Sling. What an incredible matchup, but ladies and gentlemen, Shane Jackson and Nightmare was right there with him all the way down to the wire. And what happened to King Sling? He came off of that first jump and hit inside the shutdown area and got into the container, but the rear end has completely ripped out of the King Sling machine. As we go down to your MCA replay, taking another look. Off the line they go. Bradley Graham and King Sling, almost a truck length lead over the Nightmare machine. Watch here as they go up and over no man's land off the big time jump. King Sling noses over, and right here as he makes contact with the container, the left rear tire came off the truck and the whole rear end shifted, and it just came out from underneath the truck. And now our MTA track crew and officials are down there trying to roll King Sling back over. Bradley Graham was disgusted because he got the semifinal win over the Nightmare machine. It wasn't by much, but he did get the win, and they rolled King Sling back over. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, there's probably no way that Bradley Graham and King Sling is going to be able to come back after ripping the entire rear end out of that truck. Hopefully we'll hear some good news, but I think it's doubtful that King Sling's going to be returning to the final round showdown. If that's the case, then Shane Jackson and Nightmare will get the call. And again, MTA track and officials still hurrying to get King Sling off the track. We still got to do a final round here tonight for the August season finale. The damage is done to King Sling. The crew and Bradley Graham are going to go down in the pits and try to assess the damage and make the call if they can come back. They put the timer on the clock. 10 minutes until the final round showdown. Is King Sling going to make the call? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is to be determined, so don't go anywhere. The final round showdown is coming up next. Will King Sling make it, or is Nightmare going to take his place? We're going to find out next when we come back from break. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get enough Diecast monster truck racing, we told you about our friends over at Midwest Madness. We want to take you over to another YouTube channel. That is Monster Truck Championship. They throw down each and every week for the Monster Truck Wars on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't get enough Diecast racing, be sure to go check out Monster Truck Championship over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You won't regret it. They got some of the top trucks in the league, and they're ready to throw down for you each and every week on Monday nights. And welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder for the August season finale here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of drama going down in the pit area after a violent crash by King Sling in our semifinal round. We're not sure what's going on with the King Sling camp or if they're able to come back. We're going to go down to the MTA pits and figure it out. If they can't come back, Nightmare is going to make the call to meet up with Gas Monkey. Now down in the pits, Bradley, take it away.
That's what the people want. That's what they got. I got a tore up truck. Definitely not how we planned the night to go. Had a strong run going on there. Getting ready to go to another finals. But, man, we come off that last jump there. Whole differential blew out from under the rear, man. It just, you seen it. It just come flying all out apart. Everything broke back there, man. We got our hands full, but definitely going to be back for next season. No worries. King Sling's going to be back, baby. Shane Jackson, man, I know you're going to be taking my spot. I wish the best of luck to you. We got her all down here, broke down, seeing what all we got to do with it here. But like I said, we'll be back next season. We're finna go see if we can catch the rest of this racing here tonight. Don't know who's gonna pull it out, but it's gonna be an exciting one. Y'all be sure to subscribe. Press that subscribe button.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you hear it from the man himself. King Sling unable to make the call here in the final round. So, Shane Action Jackson making it to the finals by King Sling breaking. He's in the finals nonetheless, ready to take on Jason Craddock, now a 7-time Thunder champion, trying to make it 8 here tonight. Gas Monkey Garage all the way from Dallas, Texas. The Mopar machine ready to rock the house for our final round showdown. Shane Jackson has got to be beside himself. He's gunning for his very first Thursday Night Thunder Championship here tonight. Who's it going to be moving on into the September season with the championship flag? Ladies and gentlemen, Gas Monkey, Nightmare, it's showtime here tonight on Thunder down the stretch. They go, they're barely even slightly going to Gas Monkey. Here comes Nightmare, and Gas Monkey turns it over. Craddock going for a ride here tonight in the week 5 of the August season inside of our final round showdown. But Shane Jackson and Nightmare right there with him all the way down to the wire as we go back to your MTA replay. Check it out from the top of the track. Jason Craddock pulls the whole shot. Jackson trying to come up with it on the inside lane. Nightmare now starting to close the gap up and over no man's land, and right here at the finish line it was close, but Jason Craddock pulling out his 8th Thursday Night Thunder Championship over the Nightmare machine. What an incredible ride as Jason Craddock holding on to the Gas Monkey machine through to the shutdown area. Gas Monkey going for a wild ride, but ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me in congratulating Jason Craddock on your 8th Thursday Night Thunder Championship with Gas Monkey and taking the checkered flag into the September season. But now, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the overall point standings, closing out the August season, Bradley Graham and King Sling, the most consistent truck all season long, is your overall points champion with 390 points. Rounding out your top 5, Jason Craddock with a nice big win. Gas Monkey Garage at 350 points. And how about Austin Wagner? The Wild Hair Chevrolet ran great all season long. 3rd place with 320 points. And talk about a big upcoming John Kennyuckson Bulldozer, 310 points, rocking the house throughout the August season. And rounding out your top 5 of the overall points chase, Keith Kramer on the Monster Lobster Crustacean with 290 points. And ladies and gentlemen, moving along into the September season of Thursday Night Thunder, representing at Worlds Collide, congratulations to Bradley Graham and King Sling, your overall August season points champion. And ladies and gentlemen, we had some incredible racing all August season long for 5 weeks. These 16 trucks went head-to-head in some of the best diecast racing competition ever recorded in MTA history. We hope to see you back as we kick off the September season next week here on Thursday Night Thunder. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long